Hello, hello.
Hello! We're here in the
We're
cave.
here.
Yes, we were just talking about how we both live in a cave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I'm a bear.
yeah.
Oh
Is
my
it
gosh.
is
Oh,
it
no, go ahead.
similar to this one?
Actually, on my channel, I have like a luxury office. I don't know.
Oh, luxury
Like,
cave.
but in my head, my canon room would just be, oh, hey, it's just a cave with
Just
a
a cave.
danky ass computer inside.
So somewhat similar to this.
Oh,
Less
I'm
fire.
not streaming. Yeah, I'm not streaming. Hello, Dr. Ruby. How are you doing? Hello, Dr. Ruby. There's no bear berries here. There's
No
just a
bear
bear bear
berries.
and a wonderful bear spider, except not spider spider. You're just spider. Cinders.
That would be a 10. I'm debuting today. I'm now a spider bear.
Yeah,
Imagine it.
now everybody becomes bear when Ava Bear's here.
Yes, I will add more things to my head. I will now have bears.
Aw, I would
Bear
love that.
redeem. I did have a cat redeem where I turned into a cat girl as like for people that had arachnophobia, like arachnophobia mode. It's like, oh, I'm just a cat girl. I'm just a VTubing cat girl. No creepy crawlers
Nyan.
here. Yes, yeah.
Nyan, nyan, nyan.
Bald? No, there's no bald redeem.
Hold on,
Bald
do I
Cinders
have a
was never
bald?
real.
Hold on, I have a bald. It's really bad
Is it
because, like,
shiny?
it's not shiny because it looks like more of a mask with how I, like,
Ah,
rigged it.
yes.
Yeah, look at that. That looks
Oh yeah, it's
terrifying.
got like kind of. I'm not gonna say your brain's hollow, but it
No,
looks empty up
I
there.
got bear for brains. That's fine.
That is good.
Bald.
Bald, bald. Sorry. Wait till she turns into a foot. I've seen it. I've
We
seen
don't
it.
have those redeems here today. I'm lucky.
You've escaped. Well, we do have our little guys here. Which is how we met. We both redeemed. We both commissioned these little pixel guys, and that's how we found each other. So
I
thank you,
know.
thank you to the pixels, and they're so
Yeah.
good.
Oh my gosh, I love my pixel chibi. She's so cute. I should use her more often. But then, like, I need to, like, make sure that all my redeems can, like, go on to her as well. I
Oh yeah,
forget some of them.
yeah. You just have to have pixel versions of everything. A pixel foot, for example.
Pixel Foot. I
Yes.
think I got Foot Sean to work on chibi model as well. It's just not Pixel. They're just the normal one.
You just do like a low poly version of the foot.
Yeah,
Okay.
low poly. Let me go see. Who is the artist, the name? I feel so bad because,
It's like
I
Gaufa. It's a hard one to pronounce.
Gaethor?
Yeah.
Gaethor? Gathor? I feel so bad because, like, I just read the name. I
Yes.
don't know how it's
Yes.
pronounced. But what a talented artist, and rigging
Yes.
person, you know.
Yes. So the person who did this pixel model also did my full size model. So overall, it's a good person, and it's within like for art stuff, it's kind of hard to know who to trust for important stuff. So I really felt
Yeah.
like they did so well with the pixel stuff. I'm like, they'll do a good job with other stuff. So I'm happy.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no.
happy.
A great pricing as well. So
Yes.
reasonably priced for his work. It's
Yeah, I ended
amazing.
up tipping for it. I was like, I think this it maybe needs a little bit more for
I think they raised the
the full
price
size
from,
one.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, for the chibi, they raised the
Oh
price from
yes, they
80 to
did.
100, I think.
Yes.
And totally worth it still. Like, so worth.
We will be interviewing today, and we're going to be learning all about your inspirations for your design and all kinds of things. Anything you want to talk about, really. It doesn't have to just be about your design.
I'm gonna be honest.
Anything you're feeling about VTubing can
Oh yeah, I
talk
mean,
about.
like, I definitely learned, like, a lot this year of, like, streaming, so I don't know, like, my perceptions have changed.
Oh,
So we could
yes.
talk about that some in some deets.
Yeah. I definitely feel like even within the last year, yeah, my perceptions of a lot of things of YouTubing has changed. I've been doing it for nearly 3 years now. So even
You've
then,
been doing
I
it
feel
for 3 years?
yes. Thank
Congratulations!
you. It's funny because I was talking to my friend Purity last week on here, and she's been doing it for 5 years, and then she was like referring to it as if I was new, and I'm like, I'm not new. I'm old. People, I find most people I talk to like are doing it for far less. I feel, but also I feel like a lot of people quit uh very soon
Yeah,
into it. So
yeah, I think it's all about motivation, like, and perception about, like, what are your goals, you
mhm.
know? Like, getting into that in the first place that really determine why people stay or not. And that was just, like, within the
Yes,
year I did this, I'm like, "Oh, I hello, goodbye." Whether it's circumstances or
yeah.
just, like I said, "Oh, I thought this was gonna be instant," you know? But it wasn't, and then they left, and I'm sad, you know?
Yes.
But it's like, "Oh."
Yeah, I see that throughout streaming in general. Like I've even had people I've been like quite close to, like family members and that they'll go, "Oh, well, I'm gonna start it," and then 2 weeks later they're like, Nah, and don't do it again." They get all the stuff set up and they're like, "Eh, it wasn't really what I was thinking it would be." It's like, okay, that's okay. At least they tried. It's a fun thing to
Yeah.
learn about, at least, I think.
You don't know until you try.
Yes. And also, there's a
100%.
lot more of a time sink than I think people think because it's not just the time you're actually streaming. There's a lot of
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's definitely not like, people are like, "Oh," like, if you have, like, work or anything else, like, friends, family, like, the stuff that goes off stream
Mhm.
and the effort you have to put in, like, you do videos as well, which I haven't even been able to touch because I don't have the time to edit. Because like,
Yes.
editing takes a tremendous amount of time, not just to edit, but to render. Like,
Yes.
holy, you could
Yeah.
this takes so much more time
And
than anyone knows.
yeah, every time I edit, so I do these interviews, so we do the preparation stuff before, which it isn't too much, but it is like it's a little bit. And then
Yeah.
I do the interview, and then afterwards it normally takes twice as long to edit it than it does to record it. Because I have to basically watch it again and like edit it and then do the thumbnail and
Again.
just everything. So then yeah, it's a time, but it's been fun and it's been really good to be on like a consistent time schedule and like just everything with it. So it's been good, and I think it's been going well. I think people are enjoying it. People are here watching, so must be doing okay. Yes, and people want to be on it, which is very very good. And thank you for being here. It's gonna be
Oh,
good.
no, thanks for having me, like, I don't know. I was, like, so surprised you asked me because I haven't,
Right.
like, well, like, cause like, when you did ask me, it was, like, before December,
Yeah, it
and
was when I
like,
was
I
starting
hadn't,
out. Yeah.
yeah, and I was like, "Oh, I hadn't even been a year then," or, like, I was just about a year, and I'm just like, "Oh, d can I be allowed to even interview?" I
Of
don't
course.
know. I feel
Well,
like a newbie still,
yeah.
kinda.
Even when you were brand new, you seemed to know what you were doing, like immediately. Like everything you had was like we will go into the questions, don't worry. But everything you had was like super like high quality, like you had ticked all the boxes of like having all the things. And I was like, no, no, she knows what she's doing. I think you are a good person to interview. And it's um I've had a lot of people there who have been on different stages of their like VTubing journey and like using different types of models and like all different stuff. So I think it's valuable to have everyone on.
New, old, get the variety in, right?
Yes.
I feel like you can learn a lot. One of
Yes.
my favorite things to do is just I don't know. Even though I talk a lot, I love listening to people.
Well, hopefully people like listening to us, because hopefully we can have a lot to talk about. Should I do my
Some of the
first question?
questions.
Yeah,
Oh,
go on.
oh, when did you start streaming?
Yeah.
I started streaming literally okay. It's officially I started streaming November of last year with like this model. The few months prior to that,
Mhm,
I did like some test streams with like this
mhm.
other model I did, but like that was not for very long. I was like, okay, can I do this? And it was like literally like 3 streams. I got a like very few followers, but I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. And then yeah, and then I officially started streaming after I got and rigged this model uh in November. And then I became yeah, I don't know. Then I hit affiliate on December, and then it's
Yeah.
been kind of I I feel like December's like when I really felt like a real streamer then.
But you got it
So
quite fast, all the like the momentum there. I feel like you see other people, and for a lot of people it takes several months or even longer to find that like first footing. No pun intended, sorry. I feel like sorry. I just saw the foot redeem again. I was like, no, no.
the foot
Sorry,
routine.
she's not a foot VTuber. I'm sorry. She's a bear. Sorry.
Sometimes I turn into Foot Sean, but not today.
Not today.
Not today. Yeah, I have a lot of cursed redeems. Like I don't know if like I don't have all
As
of my
as
stuff in here, but I wonder if my smooch will come up.
as long as it's
Does it show
within
up on here?
TOS and it's not
Oh
super
yeah, no, it's
crazy, it's
totally
fine.
fine. Let me see.
Oh, I
Let me
see it.
see.
I see it.
Oh, you see it? You see it?
Yay! The kissy thing? How are
Yeah,
you
that's
doing that? It goes so far.
gonna kiss my mom.
How does it do that?
Oh my gosh, I'll show you it later because
Oh,
it's I don't know if I paid for it if it was free. Mwah.
that's
But
so
you should have
good.
this one too. Yeah, but I love finding all this like weird stuff and just tacking it on my model.
And it like
Which I love.
that merges in so well.
Oh
That's
yeah,
so
because I
good.
color correct it before I
Hmm.
put it in. Whether it's manually by like, Clip Studio or something or just within like VTube Studio as well. Wow!
Okay, now I'm a clown. Now it
Aren't
looks
we
like you
all
can't see
clowns on
it
the
all.
inside?
There you go. Oh,
I
there you
just
go. Perfect.
perfect. Chibi
I, d-
gets in a big eye.
I do feel like VTubing is very close to clowning.
Oh yeah, no, I love VTubing for the fact that everything else in my life is like controlled
Hmm.
in like a way, like whether it's like performance or
Hmm.
social obligation or whatever, what have you. VTubing, you know, besides like a very beginning point where I was like, oh man, should I go for numbers? I got rid of that mentality right quick because that will just make you miserable.
Yes.
But uh holy, like this has just been like a de-stressor. It's been so nice to be like a silly little gremlin
Yes.
on here. People love whimsy, you know what I
They
mean? I feel like there's
do.
like not enough of it. So it's really cool. It's really cool to be just like a little freak and people still like it because I don't know, it brings joy. Brings joy.
I like that. I like that. What was your inspiration for bringing that joy for doing the tubing, the V tubing?
Oh, okay. So some of these questions are gonna be like a bit more straightforward and more
Hmm.
generic in a
That's
way.
okay.
Not everything is inspirational.
Muse.
So like, some people are like, "Oh man, I felt like I was born to do this," or something. I don't know. Right? But me, I was like, "Oh, um, I want to play a little bit more games, whether it's with like Rio or just myself.
Hmm.
I want another project to do. People said I kind of have like a VTuber voice, even though this is just like my voice, whatever.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, so my mom thinks I'm funny.
You're half the way there. That's all you need.
And so it didn't really take much. Like I said, I really like. I when Keys in the Eye came out, I thought that was
Mhm.
really cool, like a very more interactive thing, and that was like kind of the start. I don't follow too many like VTubers. Like when I initially did this,
Mhm.
did not really follow too many VTubers myself because I was basically kind of a nerd, a little bit of a nerd, but mostly a normie, you know.
Mhm.
And Rio, you know, loves VTubers. He's like into Nimmy Nightmare and other stuff. He's like, you'd be good at that. You'd be good at that. I'm like, okay, cool. And then, you know, because I like art, great art
Mhm.
community within this
There
field.
is.
Um, I love playing with technology and like setting myself like personal goals, you know, like the stuff that brings me joy. And that's kind of literally how that happened. Wasn't really big. Wasn't really big. Just like, oh, these criteria fit the circumstances of what I like, you know, and it just kind of fit.
That's good. And it's good that you had that push from someone else as well to be like, I see this vision for you, and like that support is I think is really good.
Oh yeah, Rio's great. Rio was my boyfriend before, and then we randomly just got married last year because we're
Oh,
just like, oh, why not?
congratulations! You got promoted.
Yeah, I got promoted. Forget engagement. And like now you're gonna think, oh man, she's so impulsive. It was actually very normal thing because
Mhm.
we've been dating for like years.
Mhm.
Yeah, we lived together and yeah, we're just like, oh, we need to fill out this paperwork that's like, but you kind of need to be married to have that. So we're like,
Mhm.
oh, let's just go do it. And then I
Yeah.
became married. And then I told my family later.
You told him after.
Well, actually, right now they just think we're engaged. We
Okay.
so we went to Japan and then we did a pretend engagement. So do now ask questions later. Okay?
Yes, and if it's what you want, then that's all that matters. It doesn't matter really about all the other things. Plus, you can have you can have as many celebrations of the wedding as you want in as many places as you want. It doesn't always have to be.
I just saw a chat in the okay,
So who's
Jinx is a
Rio?
friend of mine for years. Um
Yes.
Jinx, yeah, Rio and I we're married. We got married like a while ago. And my like it's so funny because like my chat knew first
Mhm.
compared to anybody else because I feel very like comfortable here. You know, like it's in the space. It's like, oh, I can just chat with whatever. It's not not that crazy. I, I was playing Uma Musume. I was like, hey
Yeah.
guys, I got
I
married.
got married. I like
They're
that
like, what?
energy. And I like it because it's like not very VTuber-esque. Like it's you're doing what you want to do, and it's good.
I feel like that's like a I don't know like that's like the kind of gets missed and stuff. Like
Mhm.
you could be literally anything you want to be on the internet. Oh, I was
Mhm.
blocking my camera with the mic.
That's okay.
You could be literally anything you want to be on the internet. Like, well, as a VTuber, like you could be spider, you could be bear, you could be
Yes.
whatever.
Spider Bear.
Most importantly, like yes, you know there is like a bit of performance on here, but you should literally be yourself because like I feel like that's like the best advice because like if you're not, I feel like that's really hard.
Mhm.
That's really hard.
It's because being yourself is also being a little bit vulnerable. I think it does make it hard to be yourself, but it is the best advice. I
I
think.
mean, I'm not gonna tell people my social security or my
Oh,
credit
of
card
course.
information, or if I had like a bad day, like depending on like how bad the day of work or day whatever, right? I'm not gonna really say that because it's like, oh man, let me de-stress by being a very positive, you know, version. Like so, like you know
Mhm.
what I mean? But it's still me, right? I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. I think people get that. You know,
Yes, I think so. It cheers
you
yourself up.
understand. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
by being that best positive version of yourself. Now I try to get me married. It's
Oh,
gonna take a
you
bit of
don't.
time. There's a little bit of an ocean
Oh yeah,
at the
no, don't.
moment.
Yeah, don't get married willy-nilly. Like I was just we were just very comfortable, with our relationship, and we've been together for years. So totally, totally not was a rushed decision, but not really that rushed. So don't get pressured, all right? Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm going off track here.
That's okay. It's okay. There's no track. But the track we have is a suggestion. It's all good.
I mean, my inspirations were very basic.
Yeah.
Like, there's just like, oh, this became like there was another question that I read that was like, oh, what are your hobbies besides streaming? Like this one was one of the
Mhm.
hobbies I started. So, you know, it was a little bit different.
Would you rather be cuddled by one big bear or 10 small bear?
That's a really hard
10
one.
is a lot. 10 is a
I mean,
lot
yeah,
of small
10
bears.
is a lot, but they're probably like so adorable that I don't know. I would melt. I would absolutely melt. Like if you just see like a little tiny like cute little bear face and they're just like ah.
Little
But
tiny
also like a
face.
big bear is just cute, you know? Like that's also cute its own way, like cuddly
I'm gonna go
bears.
with the small bears. Little tiny ones.
'Cause they'll melt your heart.
I will do the next question. What do you
Oh, what's
normally do on stream?
okay, so I am oh, this one's gonna be like kind of like a more another straightforward one. I'm a variety streamer. I stream a lot of different games or whatever the heck I want. Whether it's story-based games, silly games, horror games, which I do love, or just I sometimes I even stream terrible art. Let's go.
No, it's not
Sometimes
terrible.
no, no, I'm gonna try and improve my skill. That's another thing I want to work on sometime soon. That's like an
Mhm.
because I love arts and crafts and all that stuff. I studied like a lot of art history. I don't know. Do you have a favorite painting? Do you have a favorite art in your
Um,
world?
I'm not very cultured. I can't.
That is totally fine.
I'm
I
trying to
just threw
think.
that random question. But you're also you also appreciate art and doing art and stuff
I
like
do
on your
love my art stuff. Yeah.
you also are a variety streamer as well, right?
Yes, I do. I used to do a lot of horror stuff, mostly Dead by Daylight, but I haven't actually played since October last year. And I kind of just stopped really feeling it as much, and I've just been doing random stuff. I've been doing a lot of Vintage Story. I don't know if you've played that at all. It's kind of like
Ooh.
Minecraft, but like hard mode Minecraft. It's like Minecraft, but you have to have a geology degree.
And you know what? That sounds really cool. I have
It
never,
is. I think you'll like it.
confession here, never really played that much basic Minecraft. I've so I everyone who wants to play with me, they're like, I got 20 billion mods, and I'm like, I don't even know how to build a bowl right now. Like, I don't know the basics of this, so not never really. I'm gonna say I never really officially like played the game properly, you know. So I'd do really bad at that one. Was it Vintage Story?
Vintage Story, yes. It is. I would say try Minecraft first because
I
it's
mean, like I can dig a hole.
stressful.
I can make a cave inside Minecraft and use
You
that
could.
as
You
a
could.
home.
Like I do have a server, so if you did want, and it's vanilla, it's super basic. So if you did want to play on it, it is there.
I
It
do
is
have a
there.
Minecraft skin. I I could do it.
Oh, you can even get a Minecraft VTuber. I have let me show you. I can
There's
bring
a
up as a
Minecraft.
sticker. Yeah, you
Oh,
kind of like
okay.
put your
And you can put your
yeah.
Minecraft skin on it?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's
There she
cool.
is.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like you could literally like with the VTube, like learning like live 2D and stuff and like with the power of art and the live 2D program, you can make literally anything happen.
Yes.
It is such a cool program if you I don't know. It's super cool. Like I don't know if you I'm just gonna say here, I rigged my,
Mhm.
I didn't make my own art, but I rigged my model.
Oh, you
I
did?
need to. Yes, I
I
did.
didn't know that.
Also, one of the things of why I was interested in VTubing is because of the techno and streaming is because of the
Mhm.
technology. I love like learning weird niche things. Like I think I'm gonna try next time to just do like the indie web. Have you even looked into the indie web?
I
Like
haven't.
people are
What is
making
it?
like so it's people like making kind of like old school like web pages like
Oh,
like the whole like HTML like sort of CSS like you know.
I haven't. I've been playing around with like the straw page thing. I'm not sure if you saw that. I saw some people were making websites on there. Um, they uses a lot of like old website type of stuff, but I would like that. I would like an old fashioned kind of website, like retro kind of thing. I think that'd be really cool. I'm always playing around with my card, like trying to push the limits to what card can do. So that would be
Oh
cool.
yeah. So no, if you already have like a card,
Mhm.
you have to like program a little bit of that, right? You have to put a little code into
Yeah.
that. I need to make a card. Maybe I should start with a card, then get into some of the other ones. Because I actually need like a home base to link all my stuff now. I need to become a little bit more professional.
I remake the card like every 6 months. And I don't think anyone actually looks at it. I just remake it constantly because it's fun. I like doing like changing all the fonts and like secret buttons and there's like secret web pages on there and like all
Yes.
like it's for me. No one else sees it.
Yeah, like with all the other like websites, how they are, like the indie web has been like a breath of fresh air, which is like people like throwing like their heart and soul and personality and doing like weird
Mhm.
stuff, like funky, cool designs. Like you should take a look at it. I really like it.
Did you ever make websites like that when you were younger?
No, I mean I did take C++ plus plus as my because I was like, oh wow, this is gonna be like a great way to learn coding, and no, that was like a pain in the ass. That was a pain in the ass. Coding is not my favorite thing, but I don't know. I'll put it to good use.
When I was younger, I would always use like those free website makers, and I won't tell anyone what it is or where it is because it will fully dox me. But like, I still have a website that I made when I was 14. That I can't access it to edit it, but I can still look at it,
Look at
and
it.
it has like all pictures of my old Pikachu, like all my plushes and like my whole collection, and like and it's all the spelling is wrong. It's terrible, but it's also like a wonderful time capsule.
Yeah, and that's what like I think the indie web is like kind of like what's
Yeah.
that brings back. I really like your Minecraft model, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was loading properly, so I just like I'll put it
Oh,
there
I'm
so you
so
can see
sorry.
it.
I get off track here, but
That's
definitely
okay,
love the Minecraft model.
and it's
And
super easy to make. Really easy.
yeah, oh,
Cool.
yeah, because they're just flat planes.
Yes.
Amazing. Oh man, send me the link. Send me the
Yes,
link
I
to
will.
that.
So what it is someone made the base. So
Mhm.
all you literally need to do is edit your skin a tiny bit and make it bigger and then upload it into the file and then it will just read the file and put your character on there. It's very good. Also, hello
Um,
Edamame, welcome.
hello, everybody that just came in. Everybody. Hello, hello,
Everybody.
hello. I feel like I'm so behind on the chat as well. All the ads. Oh my goodness. Hope everyone's doing well today. Happy Friday or Saturday, wherever you guys are right now.
Yeah, it's Saturday for me. Okay.
It's super early for you.
It
I'm
is, but
so
it's
sorry.
okay. It's okay.
Pikachu?
Oh, thank you, Nathan.
Pika? Oh my god.
Yeah, the Pikachu is the follower thingy. It used to be the stream elements, or not stream, like the generic sound. But then I found that because my brain was so like picking up that sound, whenever I watched anyone else's stream, I was like, what, what's happening? So I just make sure my sounds are different from other people's because otherwise It's like do you know when we're watching a video and you hear a Discord sound, and suddenly you start checking your
Yes, you're just
Discord.
like, who's messaging me?
So it's
How
like
do
I gotta
I
change
even
my own
have
sounds.
friends? My lore is that I am a bear girl.
Yeah, put that part. You're a bear girl?
Yeah, maybe
Wow.
bear girl failure? Not
Ooh.
really. Some people have a bunch of lore and stuff, but literally it's just me and this skin and that's it. Like I live in my cave and I make funny noises and that's
Mhm.
what I do. That's my lore. We don't need to be too deep. Not
Well, do you think
Oh,
it
that's
will be something you
hmm?
develop over time, or do you think you're happy with the simple "I'm a bear"? We don't need to.
I'm actually very fine with that because
Mhm.
I'm very fine with the lore I have. I don't think like it would just I would only think that the only thing I would change would just be like I live in a cave, I go on the computer on my off time, sit on a cardboard box or something. I don't know. That's my that's my lore. Like, but I feel like there needs to be like a range. Like there's some beautiful lore out there, you know? People with hundreds of words of lore, you know? Amazing, amazing lore. But there also can be the other side, which is me, is that, hey, I'm Ava Bear. I'm a bear. And I make funny noises. And that's it.
I actually found that most of my lore, well, a good chunk of it came from chat. Like chat would kind of like make things up as we go, or like things would come up through, I guess, like inside jokes or friends I would make, and like the lore would kind of grow organically with the stream rather than me sitting down one day and being like, Spider, then this happened, and then this happened. Like it all kind of merged and has changed over time because of what was happening. So I think that's a good way to do it. If you did encounter things from chat that wanted to shape into your character's story.
I'm a simple person. I like making like jokes and stuff. And so I kept my stuff pretty simple. Like for the reasons I did it. Like, but I think, just like everything's just like oh no. I'm not embarrassed by it.
Embarrassed.
She's just a very lovely lady who lives in a cave
Yeah.
with a fancy office and occasionally mauls
A
people in the woods.
very
It's not
fancy office. A very stylish fancy office.
my just chatting. My lore is very simple. That one's gonna be a straightforward.
Uh
Oh, how old is my model?
mhm.
I just saw that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 69,000 years old.
69,000?
Yeah, 69,000 years old. I've been here
Oh,
very
you're
a,
older than
a
me.
very long time.
Very long time. Do you have like a list next to your computer? She was molded by the bear puns.
I was
She has them
molded,
ready.
shaped it by. Oh yes, I usually like I am mostly like safe for work, but I like streaming like 18 plus because
Mhm,
yeah I make like sexual jokes sometimes,
mhm,
the the occasional lewd joke here and there. Yeah, like sometimes it can ruin the mood, and like there's
mhm.
some people that are like get parasocial or whatever, but it's not anything that a good band can't handle.
Yes.
Or a good timeout, like or a warning. Like, I'm not like I don't know. I'm not super strict, but there's only been very few rare cases where it's been actually problematic. So I'm very grateful for that. I've never really had to, but
Once you've established like what their expectations are and everyone's on the same page within your chat, they're normally pretty good at policing themselves somewhat. Like so when someone comes in that is not matching the energy of everyone else, everyone kind of just like you can just feel everyone kind of turn to stare at them and be like, this isn't what this is not what it's about here. You kind of feel like everyone is there to back you up if you do remove them. So
the internet's such a funny place because like you do want to mess around a little bit and being playful is fun, you know? So when you get weird about it, that's when it's not fun. I don't know.
Subtitles are offset to the left. I'm not sure. I think that's I think that's setting for Twitch. I can look afterwards and
Oh,
see.
you can put subtitles on your Twitch.
Yes, so I have a captions plugin and it sends the. Can I actually change this now?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and
I
Twitch puts
feel
it
like
on. You can do text filtering. The only
uh,
custom one I have is if it says Cinder, or I don't know, Cinders, it will say it with a C, so we don't confuse with any other bad.
oh, oh, okay, no, yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
the amount of
that's
people.
the fire one. I don't really do too much of
Yeah,
the drama, whatever. I try to keep away from that, but like, yeah, I heard
I
that
would
on
like
the
to.
wind,
I'd like to
but I
keep
can
away.
understand why. I can understand why that would affect you
Yes.
because very close names.
Yeah, I'll go into chats and I'll talk a bit, and then like someone I know will be like, "Oh, hi, Cinders," and they'll be like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "No, no, not obviously not that one. It's different. There's a C and an S at the end."
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're a great Cinders. We're not going to talk
Thank
about the other
you.
Cinders, all right?
Yeah, only I exist. It's
Yes.
it it's more it's annoying because I've had my name for obviously I've been Cinders for over 3 years now. So it was like, I don't want to change my name. It's my name. Just wish everyone was hold hands and be happy. Let's all hold hands and be happy. See, here we can make a little
Yeah,
guys.
let's hold my hand. Hold my hand here. Oh yeah, there we
Hang on,
go.
little
Oh,
guys.
there we
Everyone
go.
else better be holding hands right now. Everyone in chat,
Yes, hold
consensually.
hands consensually. Where are my hands? They're in my sleeves, but they're still there. Do you see them?
Oh,
My hands? You see my hands?
you can hold.
I
Yeah,
can
let's.
hold my.
If you don't have another hand to hold your own hand.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Can I make our hands hold both of our hands hold the chibis and our hands? There we go.
This is platonic, consensual hand holding. There we go. Beautiful.
We went straight to holding hands. Do it.
Next
I know.
content one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Next.
Ah. Okay, so inspirations of
Hmm.
my design.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So originally, like when I first started, there was no customizable models.
Hmm.
Not like literally, just literally within the year, there's been more approachable ways to becoming a VTuber added in. You know, and you got more different PNG programs like PNG Tuber Remix or
Hmm.
Plus. You got the customizable bases. You got like so many different options, and you know, instead of having to do like your own like rigs and art like separately like before. So when I started out, like there was pre-mades, but like they're not
Hmm.
like your design and copyright stuff, right? It's like you have to really read the terms and
Yeah.
conditions. You want to really make sure about that. But so they didn't have that, so I got this really expensive one from Booth. I'm not gonna mention, because I wanted it to be like mine, and they were selling it to be like yours, but then I
Hmm.
got scammed out of a bunch of money. So we're gonna like, so literally when I first started streaming, I was using that model. It was rigged very bad. It wasn't really good. Uh, so like I have to preface this because this is like how this design came to be, right?
Hmm.
Um, and so, but it was also kind of a bear.
Hmm.
Then, I was like, you know what? I could do this better. So I learned life. I learned life 2D because I was like, I can't spend much more money on this, you know? I gotta save something somewhere. So I did that. I also found it was interesting and a nice challenge. I with that like I was picking um like different designs and I was like,
Hmm.
you know what? Don't I kind of don't care what I am. As long as if people like my personality, it don't matter what I am. So I was almost a mermaid. I was looking at
Oh,
adoptables. I was
I'm a
almost a mermaid.
mermaid.
Or there was this also like this villainous type of lady looking, but she kind of looked a little too proper, and I'm a bit uncouth, so I needed a little bit more of a tomboy kind of look.
Mhm.
And then I found my design on as an adoptable from Maruhime.
Ooh.
Great artist, very underrated. Also was trying to make their own
Oh,
games.
there you go.
And so you can see the original design like has long hair, which is
Oh,
kind of
all the way
crazy.
down. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I rigged I didn't rig all of the hair. I still have
Mhm.
that hair, but when I rigged the short hair, I was like, "Wow, this looks really good." I love a good bob, you know? I love
No,
a
I
good
like
bob.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the bob. So I was like, "Forget the long hair." I mean, I might add it eventually. I haven't really finished. I've been super busy, so like I start these projects and I don't really fully finish them. It's like the ADD part of me, I
Mhm.
guess. There's maybe I got too much going in my social life. Anyway, so yeah, and as you can see that yeah, so that the long hair is gone. So that got knocked off. But that's the original design. That's what I
Mhm.
adopted. Then uh I changed the eyes to have like the gradient of the purple and the blue because I felt like it just popped a little bit. But the eyelashes actually were supposed to be purple. But
Oh.
then when I was rigging it, the eyelash design was a little bit hard for me to do, and I wasn't good enough. So I literally recreated I made the eyelash line
Mhm.
dark, black, and then I made two like new eyelashes. So like I drew my eyelashes and added those, and that's why I have my little sprinkly things. Cause I wasn't good enough at a live 2D at the time, and that's that's how that design came to be.
I feel like shorter hair is better because people are always, when they're talking about VTuber design, they're always talking about this silhouette of your character. They're always talking about distinct silhouette, and I feel like short hair looks better for that. I think it's neater, and I think it looks better for the whole silhouette thing. I feel like when you have like the long flowing hair behind it, it kind of takes away kind of the
Yeah, I mean, you can only make so many different versions of long hair.
yes.
Although some people have been very good about it. Like, I've seen like some like little whimsical, like little heart-shaped swirls and
Mhm.
stuff on the sides. Like people get really creative about it and it's really cool. But yeah, mine, I don't know. I just like the short hair. It kind of reminded me of 2B, and I was like, yeah, I
Mhm.
like that. I really like the aesthetic of that.
Mhm.
So like Zero from Dragon Guard has the flower coming out of their eye.
Yes.
Yeah. I added this flower myself. Like this is not from the design. This is this is just added in later. I can take it off.
Did you draw it
I have
yourself or
it was like kind of a stamp that I
Mhm.
modified like from
because
Clip
roses are
Studio.
difficult to draw?
Yeah, so it's not like to get it the way I wanted it to look, I had to just draw it myself, but like over it and then like switch up some of the stuff or else it wouldn't have gone right because it was a very flat stamp.
Mhm.
So like you can see, actually, let me just zoom in. Oh my God, now I'm big.
Ah.
Like there is some texture. I'm sorry. Am I scaring you? I'm sorry. I will
Well,
go
this
smaller.
is the big bear that they you were talking about
This is a big
earlier.
bad bear.
Yeah,
A big bad bear. Yeah. So there's like
it like
you can see where
turns and
you can
yeah.
see where I messed up. So I'm the
No.
box. Well, let's go back down. See, I'm not an artist. I just know how to do some of the programs.
A
Okay,
technical artist.
technical.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, I don't have a tail. Yeah, I don't have. Well, like
Oh, you
actually,
don't?
I do have a tiny bare fluffy tail in the back, but like it's not. You can't see on my live 2D model. You can see it on my 3D model.
Ooh.
The 3D version. Yeah, I do have a 3D model. And
Do
then
you use it
yeah,
on
so
stream? Or is it for like other
oh
like promotional stuff?
I do use I know like I do have I'm working on it because I don't like the tracking I have for it right now.
Mhm.
I want it to be a little bit better before I debut it properly. And I really want to use the 3D model as like a way of doing like exercise types of streams. So like people can see like what I'm doing in like those types of games or dance things. So that's been kind of like a challenge to figure out like a good tracking method for that. It's very expensive, so
It
I
is.
hope
Yeah.
the technology gets enough like a bit better so it's a little bit more affordable. But that's like the kind of the hurdle for that one. But I really want to do stuff like that, so prepping for that. Another project, another mini project I'm doing.
And here's your reference up at that. What do you think you'll stick with this design, or do you think will there be future versions?
You know, uh, oh yeah, hold on. Before we go off that, the rose is
Oh yeah.
from a kind of a backtrack from my last model because of
Oh.
the name. The one that I won't mention. Anyways, for my reference sheet and for the design for future designs, I'm sure I'm gonna get, I don't know, this is like having these avatars is like having like a doll or a closet kind of, like
Mhm.
you could dress it up or change it. I might get like some new like hairstyles or a different like a different model in general. But I'm kind of fine with this one. I don't know. For now, I like because you can add different outfits. You can buy
Of
some
course.
from Booth
Yes.
and then like add it on and stuff. So there's still like a long lived life on this model. I've only had it for a year, so I'm very comfortable with it. But having like the chibi model I have, for different occasions, having the 3D model, having the, the little buddy that you made
Oh yeah,
is
yeah.
nice. Yeah. Let me go see if I can add that as well here.
You
Little
could also get
buddy.
a clown outfit. People love the clown outfit. It's a great redeem.
Yes. Do I amuse you? Do I look like a clown to you? Oh, there's Salsichan. We love Salsichan. Where's my little buddy? Yeah, there it is. Ha ha ha.
I
Puts it
like.
on.
I feel like the one I made for you might have been the one of the best ones. Like, might be the best one that came out. I don't want to compare the other ones I've made, but I think you'll. I was very pleased with the one.
Yeah, I
The one.
love. Oh my goodness, I love little buddy. Little buddy. Ha!
I think it. I
Little
think I
buddy.
made the. I can't remember if I did the rose with it. I feel like it.
Well, I need to. I can't remember the. I have so many different types of like controls.
Yeah, it's gonna start
I
turning
don't.
other things on and off on other
I
models.
know. I don't know which. I don't know which. Is it a shift or is it an alt? Is it alt one? Oh no, I
It might
can't
just be
remember.
one. It might just be the numpad.
Numpad one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it
There you
is.
go. Yes.
Okay, look, the gang's all here. So literally, once I got this model working enough, I started streaming because I'm like, oh, I can't wait anymore. I just
It
want to
looks good. It
stream.
looks professional. Like it looks like yeah. It looks like you've been streaming for like 10 years. Like you're ready. You got it like yeah. Well done. It's a good job.
Thank you, thank you. I was really anal about the little details on my my rig here
Mm.
because, or what is shown. Because the physics are really fun to do in live 2D. I think it's like one of my favorite things. And but I don't know, like yeah, like I feel like the face is very important. Like that's what people mostly look at, so really put a
Yes.
lot of detail in there. And
Yeah.
then it took me like a few months to rig this because this was my first
Yeah. It's crazy good, to be honest. Yeah. Do you use VBridger or any like additional face tracking things?
No, I do not. I don't use VBridger because that's another program to add
It
to the
is.
memory cap of my computer that I do not want to keep capping. So I did a bunch of mouth forms on the basic rig so it'd give it like a VBridger like look, but
Mhm.
not, you know. not have VBridger because
It's a lot.
I don't need no extra programs, please.
I have
Ah,
so many up, and there was an additional one as well I was using for a little bit, and sometimes it's called a schust, but it just makes everything look kind of shiny. It just makes everything look nicer and have really cool shading and stuff like that. But I don't use it because it's not worth it. It looks nice.
the
Too many
shading?
programs. Yeah, it makes it's hard to explain without. It kind of puts like a soft glow onto your model, and
Oh,
just make you can play with outlines and do different effects and like TV static, like all kind of stuff.
can't you do that in VTube Studio
You
as
can do
well?
it. You can do a bunch of it in that, yeah, as well.
Yeah.
But it keeps breaking because the thing I have when I get a follower, it does like a glitch effect,
Yeah.
and every time I would get a follower, it breaks my effects. So I can't
Ah, so
I
you're like,
can't
"Oh,"
use it very
you're like,
well.
"Forget about it." That's what never let your computer do what it needs to do. Don't question it. If it breaks more than 2 times, just stop it.
Just
Don't
stop.
don't give yourself the headache, people, please. I've learned. You gotta roll with the punches. There's always, like, a scuff to stream or some
Oh
program.
yes. Yeah, it's always something not working. My spider throwing, at least I think, is it working? I checked it before stream, but sometimes that will just, there we go. Yeah. Sometimes that will just randomly break, annoyingly. And it doesn't tell me when it's broken until I just see that it's not throwing anymore.
Are you using, the Twitch integrated throwing system or
No, I have one called a K Bonk. Ah,
I've never heard of
Bonk.
that one.
It's a lot more lightweight. It only uses 2D assets rather than 3D, and it's, yeah. Although sometimes it breaks, it's just a lot like less on the PC. It's good to try out all different things. You were mentioning earlier about the PNG Plus thing. I got one of those commissioned in my ever quest to try every type of VTubing. I got one of them
Yes.
PNG Plus ones, so I'm looking forward
Yes,
to using that.
I love all the different mediums and stuff. It's so fascinating. I would like to rig my own for that as well. One of those days. I
It's
think you
very
could even do it with
unique how it
your
moves. Yeah,
like I could even probably do that with this model
I
though,
think so.
like
Yes, next question I have is a simple one, which is moving on just from the design. What was the inspiration for your name? I've got a feeling it might not be too complex.
that's the theme here. It's like, oh, what's the path that's good, but is also the least resistance to get to the goal of being able to just do what I want to do. Anyways, very simple also. Uh, Ava, I just thought was a very pretty name. I didn't want
Mhm.
it to be a very long name. Like, there's beautiful names, like you hear in like anime, like Charlotte Rosenberg fourth, fifth, the sixth, right?
Mhm.
Great names, like, but some are just too long, and I'm a pretty simple person, so I was like, oh man, Ava's really pretty, kind of like shortened from Evangelion. Cause whatever,
Mhm.
nerding out. I'm a bear, and that's why bear was there.
Mhm.
Um, Although I'm half Japanese, I don't really want to just throw in like the Japanese words because I was just
Mhm.
like, I don't want to be Ava Kuma. Although that's kind of cute. Like I tried it out for like a 2 seconds, and I was like, nah. Then I tried Ava Ursa, which kind of flowed pretty
Mhm.
cool. But then I was like, nah, Ava Bear.
Over
That
there.
feels good. And then um so when I was trying to like sign up for some of the platforms, because like you kind of want to have like some of the names down already to make sure that you don't just
Yeah.
like make a thing work. Well, anyways, I think it was Discord that already had like an Ava Bear, and
Mhm.
so I put a zero at the end. But it's like, oh, this can come in kind of cool. Like I like 2B, and 2B has a number in their name, and
Mhm.
zero is just called zero, so I can.
It's like patient zero, but
Yes, Ava
for a
Bear
positive
zero.
thing. Yes.
So I was just like, and aesthetically, like if you look at it, it's got like three different tiers of taller letters.
Mhm.
So I just thought aesthetically it looked cool. I don't know, that's it. No, not hard.
If you had been Kuma, and then I could have been Kumo, and then we could be
Kuma.
Kuma and Kumo, because that's bear and spider.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Edamame is
Oh,
asking, are you a human bear hybrid or a bear who uh like
oh,
transformed, I guess, or has a humanoid form?
yeah. Okay, are
Will
you
we see
a bear
bear
who has
version?
a hybrid or a bear who has a humanoid form?
Yes.
I don't know.
Are you a polar bear? What?
I'm gonna just say, um, I'm a. I was raised. Okay,
Okay,
let's add to
let's
the
just
lore. I
make
was
it up
raised
for
in
it
a
right now.
cave. I'm a bear. That's a girl.
Okay.
I'm a bear girl. So I'm a. That's what I always say. So I am a bear girl. So I hope that answers your question. I bear first, girl
Girl
second.
second.
Bear Grylls. If I was actually to live out in the wilderness, I would perish.
Me too.
I would perish.
Immediately.
I've been called a koala bear, but they're not even. They're marsupials.
They are, but I guess because of the grey, they think.
Yeah.
So normally with a bear, do you know when they have like if it's a black bear, you have to fight back. If it's a brown bear, you have to pretend to be dead. I think that's the thing. So how do people fight you if they come across you?
You know what? I'm basically kind of similar to a red panda,
Hmm.
where I just kind of stand up as tall as I can, try to intimidate you, but there's no real fight because you're not scared. You're just like, "Ah, she
She
tried."
tried, and that's what matters. They're just so charmed, they don't want to fight anymore. Okay, I'm gonna
They
go back
just
up to a non-streaming question
Oh, yeah, sure.
before we go through other things. Um, Outside of streaming, what are your hobbies?
Oh man. Whew. S- Like when I was writing that question, like I was trying to go like fast
Fine.
about that because it's like
Yeah.
this is one of my hobbies and it takes up quite a bit of time.
Hmm.
You know, I do like hanging out with friends, but that's not really a hobby, right? But when I do play with my friends, I like playing board games. One of my favorites is Coup and Betrayal. Betrayal is
I
really, really
love
good.
Coup. Yes.
Coup's really good. Catan's great, but that one destroys your friendships. What did I write down here? I like bargain shopping. Bargain shopping. We don't shop sale here. When we go on a hunt, this is how this bear hunts. If we go on a hunt for shopping for stuff,
Hmm.
we go bargains all the way. No sales. We want a good deal here in the
Hmm.
bear cave. Oh yeah, I'm a big enjoyer of arts and crafts.
Hmm.
Whether it's I used to make like a little bit of jewelry and stuff that hobby kind of went on the side. Uh or gunpla or Legos or whatever. I need to make my concert zaku sometime.
Ooh.
Well, I keep on saying that, but so a concert zaku is like a pink version of the zaku, and I can't wait to build that. Some of my off games that I do, I guess, as a hobby would be playing Love in Deep Space.
Yes.
Love Otome games. Love games that have
Love,
dark
love.
themes
Yes.
because a very I'm a freak. Anyways, I'm pretty good at claw machines. I don't know if that's a hobby or if that's more of a talent. We're gonna keep,
Determination, I feel.
yeah, determination. Oh yeah, another one of my hobbies is like learning new like tech and like just interesting stuff
Mhm.
like I did for this and like what I
Yes.
want to do for like I want to learn pixel art because I think it's a very fascinating medium.
Mhm.
I also want to do the the indie website because that seems like a really fun thing as well. Oh, and I'm also learning tarot right now. Did you
Ooh.
want a reading? Did you want to
Sure.
you want a quick reading?
Sure.
Here we go.
We'll have to see how accurate.
We'll
I have
see.
to
I don't
be
know.
like, no comment. We'll see.
Yeah.
So,
So I do right now I'm doing like 3 card readings,
mhm.
situation, obstacle, and lesson. My cards are baby cards, so they're cards with training wheels because they have the definitions on them. So I get to read off the definitions and kind of interpret them. So there's like key words that you want to focus on more than others. That's like how you like I'm doing the readings, you know?
Okay.
So like if I'm doing like the lovers, not everything about the lovers is like, about dating, right? It's about like maybe a little bit
Passion.
about impulsiveness or something, you know what I
Yes.
mean? Right? So
Yes.
so different interpretations. So yeah, while I'm shuffling those cards, just think about a little bit of your life right now. Think about what's been going on. Think about what's going on right now. Oh my
Hmm.
gosh. Read the future. I think I got enough shuffle ruffle here. I'm gonna do one more. I don't know if you can hear me shuffling.
I can't.
Oh, okay. Wow, my Discord's doing a really good job then.
Discord is
Wow.
really good for depression. It's very good.
For a second, I thought you said depression.
It is not good for depression. It is the opposite. It is extremely distracting.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
first card, let's see. Okay, you got the star in reverse. Let's see. Oh my god!
Okay, okay. I'll let you say what you want to say, and then I'll tell you why it's
The star's
fine
a
too.
very good card, but not in reverse. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay, it's
Okay,
fine. But isn't this the past part, or is this
it's
if it's the first
okay.
one?
Right now, this is more well, like I could do past, present,
You do it
and future.
however your
I
way.
typically try to do like a situation, the
Mm-hmm.
obstacle, and the
Okay,
lesson,
okay.
because I feel like that's
What's
a more reflective way of looking at things. I don't know.
s-
That's how I feel like tarot is just more of a reflection of like your life, you know, and what you can do to better yourself.
mhm.
Let's go. So, anyways, the star in reverse. I'm so sorry. Is hopelessness, despair, focusing on the negative, lack of faith, lack of inspiration, lack of creativity, boredom, and monotony. So, right now, maybe you're getting a creative block. Let's see. Let's clarify this. Let's do the other card. Obstacle. Let's see. Uh, oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so greed, being underpaid, okay, so I'm gonna say all of
Yeah,
this,
that
all of the
works.
definition
Yeah.
first, and then we're gonna interpretate what everything is once they're
Okay.
all collectively together, okay? So like, I don't think that you're a greedy person. I think it has to do with more of like something else that's going on, right? Like, so I'm just telling you that right now.
Mhm.
So greed, being underpaid, lack of inspiration. Okay, you got two inspirations here. Uh, Averance, someone who is too hasty and makes mistakes. Diffident, uninspired person. You're getting too like too uninspired. Too like lack of creativity. Let's see. Too like there's a hastiness. Let's go with the third one. And we'll maybe if okay. Page of Pentacles in reverse. The lesson here. Oh, bad news, earthly problems, money problems, ignorance, someone who does not appreciate you.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, 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 no. It's good.
Oh my god. Okay, so this okay. Okay, so I think it just hopefully okay, maybe you're in a
Direct
bad
healing.
place. Maybe you got a lack of inspiration. Maybe you're getting like a little bit of like a slump when it comes to money. Or maybe you're not getting as much money as you need right now. But
I live in a garage.
yeah,
Yeah.
is it really like affecting your soul right now? I feel like it's bringing you down and like yeah, so I the last one is saying like ignorance, so but like I feel like that's a very negative term when it's probably more of like, hey, you probably got more options than you think. So let's go clarify that. Yeah, okay, let's okay, so for the last one, you got moon in reverse, but that's like pretty good. Releasing fear, unveiling secrets, subsiding anxieties, truth, regaining composure, and self-deception. If you're fear, like if you're fear of like expanding, like maybe like your horizons,
Hmm.
you gotta maybe like push yourself just a little bit. That's what I'm like feeling
Okay.
from this.
I,
Like maybe
I
you might
gotta
need to
I
change.
gotta take risks, make big changes.
Well, you didn't get like something like the tower. You know what
Oh,
I
is that what
mean?
the tower is?
Well, like tower is like tower is like a really harsh card because it's like uh and you also didn't get death.
Yeah.
But like tower's like your your situation's like not very good and your beliefs with that situations get like kind of crumbled. So it's like a two
Oh.
right? But you're not getting that. So it's like maybe this isn't as dire as everything like it's saying, but it's like, hey, you're in this slump. You're a little bit lacking in some you're in some like monotonous lacking in your inspiration. But you got like some options for you. But you need to like if you're fearful about something that's holding you back, like you gotta let it go. You gotta try something a little different. I don't know. Self-deception is popping out, so like you're holding yourself back. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's not really a bad reading. It's just like, hey, you got a little bit of you got a few things holding you back, like whether it's money or creativity, and just get out of that slump.
That is somewhat why I wanted to start like the interview thing. Is like very much of lack of inspiration when it comes to VTubing, because partly because of how like much negativity um I was seeing about it. Like from every which way it was like people I know graduating or just like not giving up, but like kind of see just like not being around, you know. And then or people like pivoting the type of content they made, and it was just like wasn't the stuff I wanted to do. I didn't want to feel like I had to do that kind of stuff. I don't know. And I was just like trying to re-find what I liked about VTubing. So that's was like I was like, oh, I'll interview people I know that are doing cool stuff, and I will re-find the inspiration. And I think it's going well. Does that
That's
make
really good.
sense?
Yeah, that
Also, I
does.
am very underpaid, so that,
Okay,
in my opinion,
that makes a lot of sense. Oh,
yeah, I
I'm really
went
sorry. The
from
economy is like crazy right now, like all
no,
over.
yeah,
So
it's I used to have like a very like decent job, because you know I was talking about living in Canada. I used to have like a pretty decent job when I lived in Canada, and then when I moved back here, I had to kind of like go back into entry level work, rather because I had like a senior position in where I was before, and then when I moved back to the UK, I went back into like more of entry level. So obviously, pay went back down, and I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah.
But you know, I moved back in with my parents.
Oh,
I moved back in with my parents, so I actually rent is like basically nothing. So it's not that
that's
bad.
good.
So I can
You can
save back up. I get back to normal, and
yeah, save back
hopefully
up and then
either get promoted or you know look for other opportunities.
exactly. Yeah, you got options. You have options. That's what your reading was saying. You're in a little bit of a slump, but you got stuff. Oh my goodness. The reading kind of gave me a little bit of a heart
Well, it was
attack at the
interesting
beginning.
when you said the initial one was the star, because I have
The star is
a
a very good one. It's a
I
very good
have
one when it's not the reversed, you know?
I have a tarot necklace, and it's the star.
One of my favorite cards
Yeah,
because it is all about inspiration
yeah.
and like, you know, it's a very, very beautifully like it's a beautiful like message for a card. I really like
Yeah.
that.
And I bought
Good,
that
so good take on
necklace
that.
when I started VTubing. So when you were like initially like the star in reverse, I was like, oh, interesting.
No!
It's like the
Find your
exact
spark
cards.
again.
Yeah, refine that spark within.
Yeah, refine your spark because like literally, like I've been like saying throughout this whole interview, it's like I don't think I'm doing like all the I've never debuted or anything when it came to streaming. I was thinking about it and then I was like, no, I just want to use my model and just stream. Like you literally do not have to do
Mhm.
you're not stuck. in any which way. This is just literally a medium to express yourself as you are, you know? The sky's the limit, really.
Yeah, we
I need
need
to
to.
reverse.
I need to just wear it somehow upside down. I'll
No.
figure it out.
Keep the star. Keep the
Put it
star
the
in your
right way
heart.
around.
So yeah, so I do all of those, and as you can see, I'm trying to learn tarot as another hobby.
Yes, I think that was pretty good. Is that do you think something you would do for like? Because I've seen people do it for redeems.
Oh, I do it for
You do
redeems,
do
and
it
it
as
makes me
redeems? That's
happy.
cool.
Yeah, I do it as redeems. It makes me happy when people use it because I'm just like, oh, I get more practice and people like listening to it, which is cool. You know, yeah, I like that. I think it's really fun. I can't do it all the time. Like if I'm in a middle of an action sequence, I'm like,
Mhm.
I usually save the which although I have done it in the middle of a scary game because I'm like, I need to breathe. Hey, let me do the tarot right now. But like I usually save it till the end of stream, you know. Do a reading or two. Oh my goodness.
Back on to VTube stuff. This is one. We were on to the questions that were submitted now. So
Oh, okay.
one of them was, what are the biggest misconceptions about VTubers and VTubing that you've experienced?
Oh gosh, let me go pull up my notes. Let me pull up the notes. I was writing like I haven't really got to see any of these, but like one big one is like I was literally just saying, it's like
Yeah.
you do not have to follow the path of a traditional VTuber to be a VTuber. These are literally avatars. You do not need to be cute anime girl, Neko-chan, whatever. But you can. But you
You
can.
can.
Or you know what I mean? You could be Skeletor, except for copyright issues, right?
Can be a
You
foot.
can literally be anything.
Yeah.
And don't let like the labels and stuff like hold you back. Cause I just was like, hey, I love theming things, so I'm a bear, and that's the theme I went around. But I didn't need to be so complicated. And on the other end of the spectrum, there's people who are, they also have their theme, but like they have crazy lore and amazing other aspects of their design, and totally fine. So I think really people should really know that because like the you know. I think we forget that we put like a lot of labels on stuff and we kind of get into like the grind set, that the kind of mindset that you have to follow that path to be quote unquote successful, but I don't know. Success itself is what you make of it. you
I've
know.
seen so many people follow it to the letter and give up after like 6 months because they haven't like become super famous. I
Yeah, I
I've seen so many
yeah,
people. Yeah.
yeah, do not I also recommend not going into the mindset of streaming like cuz like when you start out you barely have anybody, like
No.
people will find you, and if they like your stuff and you make it entertaining, then they will follow you, and that's like the best thing, you know. you know what I mean? Like because people like your personality, and they like hanging out and chatting and being a part of a community, and that's ultimately what matters most, I think. It shouldn't be about the fame or stuff because you're gonna drop out real quick, real quick, you know?
Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
learn how to talk to no one.
yeah.
And I've seen even like big VTubers say that once their chat gets really really big, like like when things get crazy, it's basically like talking to no one because everything's going so fast. You can't talk to chat or engage in your community. So
Yeah, I think like smaller communities are like way better because I like interacting with like each and every one of the people. I do because it makes me feel less alone. Like it's
yeah.
cool. Uh, I don't think I would do well as a bigger streamer. I think I would do very very poorly.
uh what do you like about horror games? What draws you to them?
Oh, what draws me to horror games? They make me feel feelings of
Mhm.
fear, and
Oh,
that's
that's
exactly like.
that's normal. I like that.
Like like if I need to like I just love the feeling. It's very exhilarating, but it's quite safe and not safe. Like I really feel it. Like if you see like one of my clips from I
Mhm.
was playing Resident Evil the other day and Sully like clipped one of my screaming. It's a real scream. It's like a real terror. I feel
Real
it.
fear.
I feel the real fear. But I don't know. Sometimes like life is a little bit monotonous and being like scared and being on that kind of roller coaster-esque ride of fear design is like I don't know, it's exhilarating. That's all I can say.
That makes
And
sense.
and horror games also like draw me in because they go into more like taboo themes, you know what I mean, dark themes, more interesting topics that don't really get talked about. And that's the typical stuff, right?
Mhm. They all make sense to me. I haven't really played much horror outside of Dead by Daylight. Even with Dead by Daylight, when I started playing, everyone's like, "Oh, I love this horror character. Oh, this is so popular." I'm like, "I've never heard of this person. I've never watched Halloween. I have now, but when I first started playing it, I was just like, I know The Ring. I don't know much else that's in this." So it was good. It was good introduction to horror. And now technically, I think I still have horror in my tags. I'm not sure.
You
Yes,
should
I
you
do.
should do some more horror games. They're
I
they're
should.
so fun. They're so fun. Some are psychological horrors and some are like jump scare. Jump scare horrors get me like a lot more than psychological.
Oh yeah, I'm
Psychological
so
is
bad
my
with jump
brain.
scares. From all the horror games you've played, is there a particular one that you would like to, if you had to choose, live in for the rest of your life?
Wow, that's a
Which
really
universe?
hard question because most are in a very apocalyptic state and wouldn't really want to live there because they're filled with zombies, filled with mortars. Okay, I think a good question to ask to clarify would be like, am I a main character in this in this game life, or is it just like me living as like kind of like an NPC,
Um,
just living my
you're
life?
you're an NPC, but you're within the region where the story is taking place. So you can't be like, oh, I'm going to be in this one, but I'm going to go live in a mountain in a cave. You're participating.
I'm participating.
Yes.
You know what? A recent game that's probably one of the more milder ones is Sorry We're Closed.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, it's a very interesting concept because like angels can become human, demons can become human, but there's like a whole split. That's a psychological horror game. But the area is kind of like not the best. I don't know. I would live there just because I wouldn't die immediately.
You had your best chance of sticking around a bit.
Yeah, no, gosh, I would never want to live in a place that has like zombies though. Like any game that has sort of zombies, Dunzo, no,
No,
no.
I
Because
would
I
not
know I'm
survive.
gonna get bit. I'm
Hmm.
gonna get bit. I'm gonna be a zombie bear. I'm gonna bite other people, and it will be terrible. So yeah, if there was like another horror game that had like s slight apocalyptic stuff, sure, but I don't know. Sorry We're Closed is pretty normal.
Hmm. Choosing for survivability.
Yeah, choosing by survivability.
Um, One of the submitted questions is, what has been your favorite game series from the 2000s?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Actually, another game that I would like to
Mhm.
live in would be Uma Musume because it
Oh,
got
yes.
yeah, Girls also phone game.
Phone
Uma,
games.
Uma, Uma, Uma. Oh yeah, great game. Okay, so what's my favorite game series from the 2000s? I didn't really because like my older brother played most of the games growing up, so I didn't get to play too many games like especially from that era. I was just watching him do stuff.
Mhm.
Uh, what's one that really stuck out? to me. Although, if I had to pick one that I actually played, I guess it would be hmm, either Wind Waker or Super Mario Sunshine. I thought those. Actually, because I had a GameCube for myself.
Mhm.
That was my personal console because they were like, that's the girly console. You get to keep that's
The
yours.
girly console.
My brother had all he had the PS2 and stuff, and
Ah,
I
yeah.
would play some fighting games with him or whatever and get my butt beat. But the GameCube was like mine, and consecutively, well, the Wii was the whole family's, I think. Yeah, the Wii was the whole family's,
Hmm.
but that was fun. But I guess like Animal Crossing was very nice, and then Super Mario Sunshine. I really liked the world. The world was
Yeah.
really fun, really really fun. I know people give it a lot of smack for some reason, but I think it was a very solid platformer. I don't know. And Wind Waker was just mysterious in its world.
Hmm.
Everything was old Hyrule was buried underneath the water. It was that reveal was cool. Sorry to spoil a very old game that's had several releases.
Have you
Uh,
played the previous versions before that, so you kind of knew what it was before, or was it your first introduction to
uh,
Zelda?
my my brother played I was so young, but he played the not gosh, the Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
He played, and I thought that was like the craziest looking game in the world. And I don't know, I don't really know too much about remember too much about it because I wasn't the one playing. I was just kind of watching him, and I was just like a kid, a
Hmm.
baby, and but I don't know. The worlds were really cool. Is that considered a 2000s game, or was that I don't know.
Wind Waker or Ocarina? Ocarina was before.
We got games late too,
Yeah,
because we weren't like
same
the
here.
most. We were not the most well off, you know.
Hmm.
So I got a lot of hand-me-downs, or we got hand-me-downs or something from other people or other kids. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, those were my fond memories. Oh, it's 98. Wind Waker's
Yeah.
222. Yeah. So I got those stuff later. Really fun. My whole genre has turned around, so I don't really play Animal Crossing anymore. I was super into what was it? Stardew Valley. I know
Oh,
that's not
yeah,
a
that's a
2000s
good one.
game, but oh my goodness, yeah, now I just play a bunch of horror games, which is not the genres I grew up with. But yeah, I would say if the ones I played would be uh not Ocarina, Wind Waker, uh Super Mario Sunshine, and Animal Crossing took a lot of my childhood. And
Hmm.
I did have one uh SD? Was it it's the handheld game
Oh
cartridge
yes,
thing.
the
And SP? Was it SP or
special.
SD? Anyways, that my first Pokemon game was Sapphire. Sapphire.
Hmm. Oh, I remember getting Sapphire. I remember getting it for Christmas because I have a very distinct memory of it because I remember I peeked at my presents before Christmas and I knew I was getting it. And I don't remember Christmas Day, but I remember the peeking. I'm very bad with surprises.
Oh my gosh, same here. So bad. I mean, I roll with the punches, but if I know I got something, I'm like, oh, please just tell me. Just
Like I like to know things. I like I spoil my own surprises. Yeah, mine. My first Pokemon was Crystal,
Is that
but
before or after?
before, yeah, I think it's the one before. Like,
My goodness.
yeah. So it would. Do you know they have uh uh red, red, blue, and then it'll be like yellow, and then like the
Yeah.
third version. So like Sapphire had Sapphire, Ruby, and then Emerald. So Crystal was the third for Silver and Gold, which was like the second generation of the Pokemon games. If that makes sense.
Well, yeah.
So it was
That
like the
makes
one
sense.
just before Sapphire. but I played it on a Game Boy Advance. So I had Pokemon Crystal was a Game Boy Color game, but I got it so late into its kind of thing, I didn't get it till I had the Advance. So I have like the Advance with like the Game Boy Color game sticking out the top. And then those.
Oh, that's nice. Oh my gosh, I don't
Good
know. There's so
memories.
many. Yeah. I really love gaming. I think it's such a great distressor and stuff. And
Hmm.
I don't know, I didn't get to play as many games when I was younger. So like it's really cool that I get to do that now. And like people are telling me all these games that they recommend, whether they're new or old. So it's been really fun, like looking into that. Like I just played The Void the other time, and that was kind of a complicated game, but that was like really mysterious. And then there's throwbacks like Danganronpa, which I didn't even hear
Hmm.
about, but then got to play, and I was like, wow, what a crazy series. And I hope to play the second one soon. I just need to get like a bunch of like buddies to go play. So, do like some of the characters,
Hmm.
because there's like so many. There's usually like over 10 characters to voice, and they're always going back and forth. So I like having like, some of my friends come and voice, come on and just voice them.
Anime.
And what's your favorite character from anime? If we're
Yes.
gonna throw it back, we're gonna do one from the past,
Hmm.
and then one from present, because like I can't really narrow that down. That's it's so hard. There's so many good, there's so many great characters. Like, man, oh gosh. But I know this is gonna be sound so cheesy, but I love a good shoujo and stuff. Really, gosh, no, now I'm thinking about more. Darn, Utena, really, gosh, I. She's a great character. She kind of goes against the norms, but that anime is a bit crazy because it gets really complicated at the end. I think a little bit more. Hmm. Fruits Basket. Let's do Toro Honda. Also very
Ooh.
inspirational, great girl character as well.
Yes.
Um, Fruits Basket. I read the manga when I was younger. Watched part of that anime. That anime wasn't as good as the. It was still decent, but
Have
it's not as good
you?
as the one that came more out recently.
Yes, that's what I was
Because
going to
they were
ask.
much more.
Hmm.
They made it more true to form. The subtle complexities of each character and how they have all of their like issues and how like even though it is like a little bit crazy, it's like a little bit more mature. I,
Okay.
I don't know. I
Which
really
okay?
like that.
Which boy is better, the rat one or the cat one? Because I know my correct answer. I
I
am very
Kyo
opinionated on
Kyo
this.
Kyo Kyo hands down. He's been through so much stuff and he tried his best and loves her. I'm sorry, I'm a Kyo stan for real. Yuki is great. Also went through a lot.
Yes, but
Definitely
no.
went through a lot of social pressure. But Kyo, you're like, no. You're like,
I
no.
don't like the rat boy. I don't like him at all.
Catboy's mine. So
Yes,
you're
yeah,
also
yeah.
Catboy.
Yes,
Okay.
also Catboy, yes. Yes, I don't I very strongly disliked sorry if
You
there's
you
any
like no, Yuki had to do a lot of manipulative stuff, but that's
he
because
did.
of the type of life that he like
Hmm.
lived, like very politically charged family lifestyle, It's you got to play the game to survive, and that kind of sucked. So,
I think it was the mother scene when this is spoilers. I'm sorry, spoilers. Yeah, you know the part when he was like, "Oh, you remind me of my mother." That was in the
yeah,
anime.
oh
Yeah,
yeah. Well,
and that put me
yeah,
off
that's really
completely. I
great.
was like,
Yeah,
"Nah."
I ain't your mom. No mommy issues here, please. Beautiful anime.
Yeah.
Underrated. Underrated. I feel like I mean, I guess it's more popular now, but like at the time it was not. So, I don't know. Underrated. Everyone should watch it. And
Yes,
then
Fruits
oh my gosh,
Basket.
I love the Apothecary Diaries right now. What a
Ooh.
banger. What a great, great character Momo is as well. If you haven't seen it,
Mhm.
definitely you'll have a great time.
I will
Cinders.
add it to my list. I should. I haven't seen any like anime really within the last like 2 years, so I should sit down and watch some. I feel like Fruits Basket, the recent one, might have been like the most
It did it
recent one I
justice.
properly sat down and watched. But yeah, no, yeah, the original anime, I think I watched like one. I can't remember. I hardly watched any of it, and I was like, nah. But yeah, the more recent Fruits Basket, I was fully hooked, crying, everything.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. So if you haven't watched Fruit Basket, everyone like do it. It's very, very emotional.
Another submitted question was, who's your favorite fictional authority figure? And I was a little confused by this question. So I was hoping you might understand it more.
I authority figure, so like someone in charge.
I guess so. Yes.
My favorite one, there's so many good ones, and I can't really do any of them justice right now because I'm gonna go to the one where I go to my Love and Deep Space game because I am, I am what was it? I am a simp for dun da 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 Silas. Silas is a mafia boss, basically. Not, I mean, like he's like the leader of Onokainis. He bosses people around. I would say that's considered a authority figure. He kind of runs the N109 zone, which is a whole city in that game. But
Is it the blonde
also,
one?
he's got
The white
silver
hair.
hair.
Yeah,
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 white
the white
hair.
hair one.
Yeah, red eyes. All confidence, but also very much consent. Not like some of the other love interests in that place. Actually, in that game, not all of them give the most consent, but
Oh,
he
really?
does. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's a good
he
trait.
because like he's
Essential.
that's like a trope flip because
Mhm.
like you would think, oh, the confident mafia ruthless dude wouldn't ask permission. But he do because one of his like tropes is that he's, demon as well. Like and demons do contracts. You need permission. It was cool play. He has such amazing stories. I really love his character and hands down, right now currently favorite fictional authority figure. If not, that it could have been like the what's the fire guy from Full Metal Alchemist? He's a good authority figure.
Oh, the guy that does the like
The
the
snap
click.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, the snap thing. Yeah, yeah, that's I agree.
Roy
Yeah, yeah, Roy Mustang.
Mustang.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he is cool. He's great. Love him
There's
too.
a lot of good characters in that series. Short King. Yeah, he was a Short King.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But he tried fixing stuff within. What he tried playing the game. When it
Mm.
came down to it, he didn't sacrifice people. Like he was I mean, he did. He was trying to make up for what mistakes he did, but I don't know. What a badass. Every character in that anime was really good. So, they did a great job. Did a really great job. Inspirational.
Mm.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
That's diabolical. Hold on, what
Great
was
scene.
listen? Shout Tucker, no! No! Edward, it hurts. It hurts, Edward. I'm gonna cry now.
Sad. That's
I don't know
it's gotta
why
be
I'm
like
moving this
top
around.
top anime sad.
I'm doing this right off the bat, and so I'm probably gonna like go back and like look at these questions and be like, "Hey, oh man, I forgot this wonderful anime that I totally love," because
Well,
my pea brain always forgets. So
if people wanted to talk to you about these things, after the show, then they can follow you and they can always come to your stream and talk about it.
yeah.
Winking, winking, everyone follow. But we do still have more questions. But yes,
Oh
go
gosh.
follow. Go follow. The number one question that we ask every one of these, because people like this question. What is your favorite soup?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. See you came
Soup. It's
getting
a soup.
pelted right now. Getting
Yeah, that
pelted.
happens.
Soup, 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 soup. Soup is one of my favorite foods. Or
Hmm.
is it a genre of food? Is it a
Sure.
category of food?
Yeah.
I don't know. That hits a soft spot in my soul because I love so many different soups. I really that's it's so hard because I like soupy foods like noodles or whatever. I will say that if I had to eat one for the rest of my life, it would be chicken noodle soup.
Hmm.
Specifically like the one that where you like, make your own stock, like where you just
Oh.
boil down the whole chicken with vegetables for a very long, like overnight and stuff, where you have a very rich stock, get your extra collagen in there, by some of the bones or like even if you put like chicken feet or whatever inside, just
Hmm.
for extra flavor, and then like making a very very beautiful decadent chicken noodle soup. But yeah, I enjoy soupy foods like ramen, udon, kohlrabi soup,
Hmm.
potato soup,
I
miso
like.
soup,
Yes.
broccoli soup.
These are all good. It's hard to go. It's really hard to go wrong with soup, really. Our next question is kind of
Oh,
food related, but someone asked, why no pie for a redeem? Do you not like pie? Everyone should have a delicious sweet pie, sweet or savory, just like a good soup. I thought that was interesting because I don't think this person knew about the soup question and its importance.
I
Uh,
wonder because like I do have people that
yeah.
know that I like soup. I know that there's like another person that has a soup redeem um where they have like this ASMR soup.
Oh.
I wonder if they asked it. I'm not sure if it was them. But I love that redeem because it's like ASMR wood. Okay, it's like it's water and there's like these wooden pellets inside,
Mhm.
and then they stir the soup to make the ASMR noise. Love that redeem. So I wonder if it's them. And it's no pie throw redeem. You know what? I could draw one. It'll be a
Yeah.
blueberry berry pie. Blueberry
Blueberry
pie.
pie. Yes.
And my check-in is a bearberry, so we'll have or maybe I'll just call it the bearberry pie. I can draw that.
And then I put this picture in the slides. It's a picture you did.
Oh yes,
Yay!
I drew that on stream.
You did. It looks exactly like me.
It looks exa
I'll do a little twitch.
Put puts that on Cinder's fridge. Aww.
I was like, I'll put it after the food questions because then it'll be like it's on the fridge. Last question, unless anyone has any questions they want to put in chat, is
Oh,
where can people find you if they want to find you outside this stream?
outside the stream,
Hmm.
I mean, I have my own channel
Hmm.
on Twitch. Besides that, I don't really have any other social. I don't have a YouTube up yet, which I need to. I need to work on that. For like historical archiving sake, at
Hmm.
least. But I do have a Twitter and a Blue Sky, I do have a Discord as well. Twitter and the Blue Sky is just mainly for what is it? It's just mainly for news and that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I don't really post my personal on there. I know some people do. But yeah, mainly yeah, you could just see me on Tuesdays, Wednesdays. I stream 7 p.m. PST.
And it's
Yeah,
good
that's my
stuff,
usual
and you have a
time.
lot of cool models and cool stuff, and a very
Oh,
fancy office,
thank you.
very fancy cave.
The
In
bear
quotation
cave.
marks. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much. And we will see you in future things, I am sure. And I will always see you in chat now and again. Because I be in chats.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay. Goodbye everyone.
Bear bye.
Bye.
Bear
Bye.
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 Bye bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.